Our next witness is Tim Reynolds, who's the president of Tribute Inc. in Hudson, Ohio. Prior to purchasing Tribute, Mr. Reynolds held several positions with British Petroleum and BP America. He's the first vice president of the National Small Business Association, and he's testifying today on its behalf. Thanks for being here, Mr. Reynolds.
Good afternoon. I'd like to thank Chairman Graves and Ranking Member Velasquez and the members of the Small Business Committee for inviting me to testify today. I am Tim Reynolds, owner and president of Tribute Incorporated, software company located in Hudson, Ohio. Our 38-employee company develops and markets software for industrial distributors. We provide a fully integrated distribution management system supporting virtually all of the distributors' business system needs. I'm proud to be here representing not only my own company, but also the National Small Business Association. NSBA is the nation's first small business advocacy organization. NSBA is uniquely member-driven and staunchly nonpartisan organization. I serve as vice chair. I'd like to focus my remarks this afternoon on two of the major themes that emerged from a recent survey of our members at NSBA: the need for consistency and the importance of predictability. Our 70,000-page tax code has become disorganized by its own complexity. This complexity has real-world implications. Nearly 1 in 3 small businesses spend more than $10,000 per year on the administration of federal taxes. This is just the accounting fees and so on before they pay their tax liabilities. This money would be better spent toward hiring a new employee or growing the business. The tax code is a patchwork quilt of internally inconsistent and often conflicting measures and objectives. For example, as a software development company, Tribute spends a significant amount of time, money, and resources each year on research and development. As such, we are entitled to take advantage of the R&E tax credit, which can produce significant tax savings and allow innovative companies such as mine to increase their R&D efforts. However, because we are a sub-S corporation, like the majority of small businesses, the income of the business passes through to my personal income taxes. I am almost always subject to the alternative minimum tax. This effectively prevents my company from taking the R&E credit. Small businesses are often America's greatest innovators, and yet the complicated tax code steps on its own foot in this area. Even if I wanted to take the R&E tax credit, I can't, because on December 31st of last year, it expired, along with 55 other tax provisions commonly referred to as tax extenders. 73% of our members report using one or more of these incentives. While most of these tax incentives have been extended several times in recent years, it often has been done retroactively and in a rushed manner, leaving many small businesses scratching their heads on how to plan for the upcoming year. By Congress continuing to further delay the extensions, it punishes our work, investment, risk-taking, and entrepreneurship. Another important example of this problem is the uncertainty around Section 179. 179 expensing is of vital importance for smaller firms, particularly those involved in more capital-intensive industries. More than 1 in 3 NSBA members take advantage of this break, as it encourages small businesses to invest in new equipment by letting them expense much of the cost up front instead of depreciating it over time. For Tribute, it has its largest impact on my sales. The software we sell is typically my customer's second largest investment, behind only that of their inventory. And as such, it's eligible for the benefits allowed under Section 179. This deduction is often the difference between affordable and not, and our customers often plan several years in advance for this very significant purchase and implementation. The annual termination, change in limits, and delayed extensions of this and other tax extenders disrupts this planning, interferes with business efficiency improvements, and harms the economy, both for buyers and sellers of capital goods. In conclusion, the complexity, unpredictability, and inconsistency within the tax code pose a significant and increasing problem for small business. The ever-growing patchwork of credits, deductions, tax hikes, and sunset dates is a roller coaster ride without the slightest indication of what's around the next corner. The tax code is unfair to small businesses, biased against savings and investment, and impossibly complex. We need a tax system dedicated to investment, savings, and small business growth. Again, I'd like to thank Chairman Graves and Ranking Member Velasquez and the members of the Small Business Committee for the opportunity to speak today. I'd be very happy to answer any questions that you would have.